So a little while ago, my one-person creator business generated 20,000 in 1 month, which was amazing. And just in the last 5 days alone, it's actually generated just over 10,000 US dollars. So this might be my biggest month yet. But in any case, in this video, I want to share with you the exact strategy that I've used, the roadmap that has actually helped me to get there. And this is also what's allowed me to build an audience of about 30,000 people here on YouTube, a few million views across the videos. And it's also the same thing that I share with other creators that I've worked with. And it's just it's a great simple way to have fun creating content. It doesn't take too much time and it's super profitable as well. So I'm going to share the entire roadmap here with you. Feel free to take notes if you want to get the most out of it. And let's just get into it. So there's 5 pillars to my whole process, and each one builds upon the next. So it's really important that you understand and implement each phase to kind of get that result. So the first one is what I call the value creation process. And what this is all about is finding your unique way of presenting your ideas, presenting your content and the value that you have. Now this is different for everybody, and it's so important to get this right, because I'm sure you're probably tired, as I am, of all of these YouTube videos emulating one another, trying to be the same with the flashy sound effects and the zooms and the edits and the "are you this" and "did you know that," and it just feels a bit off to me personally. So rather than copying other people's style, find your own style. That's why I'm sitting here in a garden. That's why I'm just chilling, because it's just different. And the best way to stand out and capture attention is to have your own unique value proposition. It's to become a value creator. And you do that by developing style. And when you do this, everything gets a lot easier, because you're kind of irreplaceable. If you can capture a particular vibe in your content, it's just going to skyrocket your audience growth and your revenue as a result of that, because you're a niche of one, you could say. And if people want what you have to sell, be it just your free videos, which they would purchase with their time, or be it your paid offerings, which they would purchase with money, there's nowhere else to go. They have to go to you. And it's just a cheat code to standing out and to get started building that foundation of trust with your audience. Now, the second pillar is content creation. So content creation effectively refers to capturing the content with video and with audio. And that's all you really need. You can go to great heights with editing and sound effects and lots of different shots and B-roll and stuff like that, but it's not necessary for everybody. And I think my style is a testament to that, because I've been able to get loads of views sitting in a chair in a garden. I don't edit these videos. People ask me how long it takes to make a video. However long this video is, that's how long it took. I just shoot it and I upload it. Now, it's important that you find a workflow that works for you. So doing this in a lean, efficient manner is amazing, because you just don't have to spend too much time on it. And the results are so powerful nonetheless if you show up and identify your unique style from the previous phase. And then it's just about converting that into a piece of content. Now, don't neglect this, because you got to present yourself in, let's say, a quality way. And by that, I just mean have good quality audio, have nice lighting, have a nice backdrop, and be appealing to the senses in that sense. because you could be the smartest person, the most talented person, with the best service offer or whatever to provide to your audience. But if you sound like you're recording on a potato, you're just going to count yourself out of the race, because our ears are just not going to deal with bad audio. And maybe our eyes are more forgiving for bad video, but it's just important to dial it in. If I told you you can make a good living making videos, you would just go and buy the equipment, or you would figure out a way to learn the skills to make better content. So don't neglect content creation. That leads then onto the pillar of story selling. Now, story selling is an absolute game changer, because you are building a relationship with your audience by sharing about your unique experiences and expertise. And like with developing your own style, sharing your stories, you just stand out so much more. And the beauty of selling through stories is that it doesn't even feel like you're selling. I do this all the time. I just tell stories about the time I did this thing with this person, or the time I tried that thing and it didn't work, or the time I tried, for example, making 20,000 in 1 month. I'm sharing my expertise and hinting at the ways in which I can help people by recounting my own experiences, the things that worked, the things that did not work. And when you do that, you're just inviting people to learn about you and how they can help you. And at the same time, you're inspiring people, because when we hear from other people that are doing something that maybe we want to be doing, it just plants a seed of belief within us that we could possibly do the same thing. And that's the first step required for someone to take action and step into a transformation. And maybe they watch the video and that's enough for them to go and have a transformation. But maybe they decide, you know what? I want to work with this person. I want to pay them so that they can help me do this faster. And I want their tutelage. I want their WhatsApp number so I can send them a voice note if I have a question, or send them this video for feedback, or whatever niche you're in. You can do this in every industry. So that's the power of story selling. And one of the most common issues that creators run into, and I'm guilty of this too, is we don't want to feel like we're always selling. Like, we're here to create, we're here to share. We don't want to be selling. And that's why the story selling does the heavy lifting for you. So your content provides value. I don't know why I'm doing 2 thumbs up. It provides value, but it also gives people the opportunity to learn about your offers and the ways that you could potentially help them on a deeper level. And you get to remove the sleazy salesman vibes. So it's just such a powerful mechanism, and it's been an absolute game changer for me, and just sharing this with people. Everyone is just so excited about the idea of being able to be real and be authentic and be vulnerable and make a living from that. It's just a no-brainer that you would implement that. So that's the 3rd pillar. Now, the 4th pillar is sales or offer creation. And I know that might sound a bit daunting, but let me just break it down for you. When you're creating content, you're pre-framing your offer. So let's say my offer is that I offer mentorship. I help creators to build their audiences, to grow their audiences, and to convert that into an effective monetization vehicle. So the content that I create, it's pre-framing that offer. So I'm sharing all of the things that I'm doing. This is what I'm doing in this video. I'm sharing with you exactly what I did to get to where I am. And so the people are coming to the video because they have a problem. They have a challenge that hopefully I can help them solve. So then the offer itself is just a deeper level of access. The truth is, you could take this video and you could go ahead and you could practice and implement everything I'm sharing. And you will probably get results if you commit to it and take the action. Now, if you actually wanted to do it faster or with support, that's why I have a mentorship service, a coaching service, where you can contact me, you can get on calls with me whenever you want. You get the same phone number that my mother has, and it's just a faster way to get answers to questions, to implement things, get feedback on it so you can iterate so that it's better the next time. So, getting clear on what your offer is, packaging it in a way that speaks to the right person who you can help is really important. I know it's fun to just throw a link to your Patreon or your Ko-Fi or Ko-fi or Coffee or whatever that website is, or like a donation button. And I've done all that too, but honestly, that's not an effective strategy to monetize. Maybe you get a few bits and bobs here and there, but if you really want to take control of the situation, getting an offer together, it's the best way to do it. Because if you have an offer, you could charge, let's say, $2,000 for 1 month or 2 months working with you. And so then you just need one customer. So one viewer equals one customer. Now, obviously, not every viewer is going to become a customer, but you get the drift. If you get 100 viewers and you present the content in the right way, you have a good offer that you've crafted, then of course you'll be able to sell that to one person. And depending on your goals, you could totally make a full-time income with that. So that's the fourth part of the process, is really dialing in your sales and your offer. And once you've created the offer, then you just need some sort of sales process. So that's going to vary depending on what your offer is. So I don't want to give you exact steps for that because it might not be applicable for you. But for me, for example, for my offer, there's just a Calendly link in the description. You'll probably see it in the description of this video. And people that want to learn from me, to work with me, they can just click that link. And there's a questionnaire there where they answer some questions. And I read that. And if I think it's a person that I can help and that I want to work with, then I'll have a call and find out if it's a good fit. So that's just one example of a sales process. You could do it in a couple of different ways. Now, the fifth stage is what I call aligned awareness marketing. And I love this. So this is a marketing strategy that is based on an attraction model. And this is friggin' amazing. It's actually unfair how amazing this is. And I'm going to explain to you why. So I don't ever reach out to people. I don't try to sell anything to anybody. All I do is make videos like this, sitting wherever I'm sitting, talking. And people get to know me. You've been here with me for, I don't know how long this has been going, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. And you're enjoying this conversation, I'm presuming, because why would you be here otherwise? And if you're someone that I can help, and you believe that I can help you based on what you're hearing, then that's me marketing to you. But I'm not even trying, I'm just talking and providing some value here in this video. So this is marketing, and if I've got my offer and my sales process dialed in, and you're someone that is like, heck, I wanna freaking talk to this guy and pick his brain and get some more knowledge, then what are you gonna do? You're gonna enter the sales process. You're going to book a call, and then we're gonna talk and see if it's a fit. And look, by the time people get on the call with you after they've watched your videos, they're going to get on a call with you and they're going to be so excited to meet you because they've been watching you on YouTube on the toilet for the last week or whatever it's been. And finally they get to actually ask you questions about their specific context and their situation. And then you can provide that value. And obviously that will come with a price because you deserve to be compensated. And also the value that you're giving them is going to be worth that price as well. So aligned awareness marketing, it's such a cheat code. And it's just so fun, you know, having conversations with people. Like in the last week alone, I think I've probably spoken to like 25 people. And that's not even in a week, that's in the last like 4 days. And I'm gonna have to jump off here in a moment because I have another call with some wonderful creator with millions of subscribers has, for some reason, decided they want to talk to me. So I'm curious to see what happens there. But anyway, that is the 5-pillar roadmap to making your first 20,000. Let's just say 20,000. If you want to make 5,000, do that first. And it's just about repeating it till you get to your desired income. It's a lot of fun. It's really simple. It's really rewarding, and it doesn't engulf a whole lot of your time. And I think that's what we want, right? We want to be expressing ourselves, sharing our interests, helping people, providing, you know, valuable videos, valuable offerings, and just witnessing people have a better life for the little part that we play in it. And it's just a wonderful thing. So if you're interested in joining one of my creator sprints, there's one starting in 2 days from now. It's the 15th of May. And there's a link in the description where you can apply to book a call there. And it's literally in 2 days, so I can't guarantee there's going to be a spot available by the time you're watching this video, but check anyway. And if there is a spot, then we'll have a chat and see if it would be something that benefits you. The last one we did was so much fun. Really loved it. Getting on those calls every week with everybody and just giving feedback and helping out. And it's just fun. I love doing it, and I love watching everybody have a better creator experience for it. So if that's something that speaks to you, then you can just look at the description, see what's down there. And if you're not into that, then I hope this video provided you some value. And I'll see you in the next one as well.